So you finally decide to make your rocket machine louder, and you went online and you find out that the best system or the best combination is Toce exhaust plus Lois Garage secret sauce. All right, so you got everything, and now you are in YouTube trying to find a video of someone installing that thing there, and you find out the same thing I find out. There is no one, literally no one, doing a proper installation, showing you everything and how to get that thing in there. Spoiler alert, it is not difficult, it's quite complex. Tolerance are a little bit tight about removing the stock system. It is not difficult at all, but I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to be removing the stock system from this bike because I'll be using the other stock system that I had on that bike. It's right here. I have been playing around with it. As you guys can see, there is some welding, cutting, some stuff going on there. I'll be removing this stock exhaust from there, and I will be putting that one there and playing around. But the video is not about that. The video is about how to removing that exhaust to get to this point. Now that we are here without the system there, I went ahead and replaced all of these screws for stainless steel screws. This is the screw that I come with, and these are the screws that I put there. As you can see, this guy is 100% stainless steel, and the way to do it is remove one, install another one, remove the other one, install another one, and now it does not will let go any oil as long as you remove one by one, or at least that's exactly how I did it. So anyway, if you guys are interested, those screws, I will be leaving a link so you can guys go there and get you a set of these stainless steel screws. They will be always shiny like that. So enough of this, let's take a look what comes in the package. Tip, obviously, really nice, by the way, really nice. All the piping and all the hardware that you need to install this. So here with the piping, that inside there goes really tight. This inside there goes really tight. The reason that I have it all together is because I have assembled this a bunch of times now, so I could know how to do it the proper way. And I find out that you can actually assemble this outside. You don't have to go piece by piece installing it on the bike. So this pipe goes as tight as possible right there. Once you put that pipe there, oh boy, you won't be able to remove it. This one you can actually remove it. This one is quite easy to remove. This one is not as easy to remove it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the entire system and start putting it on the bike. You won't be needing the front heat shield that comes in your stock exhaust. You won't be needing that. You will need this piece right here. You would need this heat shield because this one screw into here. You will need 2 screws from your stock system. You will need these 2 nut bolts, and this is something that I did on my own, oversized washers. They're actually exactly 1/4 inch on thickness. I will show you why. And you would also need this clip from the stock exhaust. Also, I am using my own hardware. These are a little longer than the one they provide. These guys will go right there. I like to get as much thread as possible, and these, they do get a little more thread than what they send you. The reason I decided to make these was because I find out that when you're installing this bolt nut right here, this is what is going to happen with the short socket. You run out of socket, and if you try to use a longer socket, it's gonna be weird. Is in there. It's gonna be like you will feel that it's too big. You can do it, but it's not that pretty. You start hitting the pipe. You start hitting radiator here. Something else that I actually find out, and you can have these 2 springs installed before you actually put this on the bike, which is it's good. Now we will need to have in position this clamp. Don't forget about it, because I forgot about it multiple times. This clamp, we are just gonna put it right there, and we are going to find, try to fit this the best position. Right there, guys. Like I said, it's not difficult at all. It is not difficult at all. So now I'm going to get my two oversized washers. I'm gonna try to get them in position. We are not gonna go crazy tightening everything for the moment. We're gonna install the whole system first. Let's get this one. Nothing too crazy. Now, with the hammer and a piece of wood, which is another hammer, we're going to tap right here. You guys are going to notice that this piece is going to start going in. Right there. That's it. And the way we are going to know that that's the whole way in as we need is by trying this piece right here. You will notice that these two holes were going to align perfectly right there. Now we grab the extra click from your stock system. Let's do this clamp. We're going to use socket 11. Now we're going to check the gap right here because inside there, see right now it's actually touching. We're going to put some pressure this way, and by putting pressure this way, we're going to tight right on the front. Also, the tip is going to help with the mount. Once that everything is installed here, you will feel that in order to get everything in position, you will need to do a little bit of torque. But that torque is actually not that bad because it helps with this pipe touching this section here. This is the gap that I'm telling you. That's the gap that we want. We don't really want it touching. Right there is touching. Hopefully you can actually see that on the camera. It's quite difficult to get. But we want as much gap as possible. And there is not much gap to get there. But we don't really want this piece touching right there. So let's tight here on the front of the pipe. Let's tight our header here. Okay, let's check for the gap. Okay, we got a really good gap there. That's exactly what we want. For the tip, they will send you this hardware. These two pieces are made of aluminum. In my opinion, they are not that well made, but it's not a big deal because on your stock system, you have two really good pieces that go here. I guess they don't pay too much attention to that because they know about this. And maybe they send you those two just in case this got loose or something, the ones that, the original ones. These are going to go right there. They're made out of stainless steel. So that is perfect. They also send you these two screws, but we're not going to be using them. We're going to be using two little longer screws, like, see how much longer they are? Almost like a 1/4 inch. That means that you're getting a 1/4 inch more of thread in there, which is perfect because there is a lot of torque. Now I'm gonna go ahead and install this piece right there, but I'm not gonna tie it. I'm just gonna put that 1/4 of thread. I'm gonna thread I'm gonna thread this amount right there. This mount have only one position. If you try to do the other position, it won't really go. So basically what we want is to start the thread right there. Good. So now we're going to install this guy. If you add a little bit of WD-40 right there, it's actually better. You won't have to fight it that much. All right. Now, from back here, let's try to get this in position. Okay, So we are going to use a 13 right here and Allen key number 5. So as you can see, those 2 screws they need to be tight in. Now we check for the gaps one more time. Let me see if I can. There you go. See, the camera actually is getting it quite good. We have a good gap right there. The only thing that we are missing is the O2 sensor and adding another of this. All that is extra. Right here, having this little tool helps a lot. There we go. Let's go ahead and install the heat shield right there so our leg doesn't get toasted. For the O2 sensor, there is a little trick. Twist it the opposite way a couple of times, so when you screw it here, the cable won't look like that. There you go. I think we can hear how it sounds. It is loud, but you're going to love it. All right, guys, so that's it. That's how it looks. So if you have the same system and you install it yourself on your bike, tell me what you did different. Let me know. I'm curious about it.